It's Tuesday, February 28th at about 8:45 in the morning. And like I said last week, winter's not over yet. So we're just getting this storm now that's worked its way across the United States over the last few days, spawning lots of tornadoes in the south. We're not getting anything that severe. We're just getting some fairly heavy snow. So far, we've got about 15 centimeters new stuff, a little bit more than they had anticipated for this area. That's about 6 inches of snow, and it's still coming down heavily. I think it is gonna stop probably within an hour or two, so we don't have a whole lot more to get, hopefully, but winter's not over yet, folks. Not by a long shot. So we've now got about a foot of snow back on the ground again, after having gotten rid of a good amount of it with the February thaw. It doesn't take long to come back once the temperatures start to freeze again and you get system after system of snowstorms coming through. But I have to admit, it's very pretty. I always enjoy the look of a fresh fallen snow. Hard to not like it, actually. This big old white pine was still standing when we moved here about 20 years ago. It was alive still, but it had been hit by lightning as far as I could tell, because a big spiral area of bark on the trunk had been removed, which is a classic sign of being hit by lightning. This was one of the tallest trees in this area. It was probably 80 or 90 feet tall. It went above the surrounding canopy to a degree. But then, I guess 10 or so years ago, we had a big windstorm and it cracked off here halfway or a third of the way up the trunk. And there's some of the trunk that remains there. And some more of the trunk over here. The fresh snow creates a very strong sound dampening effect, not only underfoot, where it prevents the feet from cracking and making noise on ice or hard snow because of the thick layer of soft snow, but also I think from having all the snow in the trees, it creates a very quiet environment. Well, we've done the north half of our walk, almost an hour's worth of walking, and it's still snowing pretty heavily. How are you guys doing? You enjoying the snow? Gets a little bit tiresome, doesn't it? You can't get to your grass out here. How you doing, Piper? Hey? How are you doing, Pipe? Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon now and the snow has stopped. I just spent the last couple hours snow blowing our driveway and some of the main walking trails around the property that we use all the time, just to make it easier to walk instead of trudging through the deep snow. We have about 30 centimeters on the ground again now, or a foot. So it is getting deep. Looks very pretty, but I was sort of getting used to not having so much snow again, and then it comes back at you.